everybody, it's Anna. Time for a new tarot story this week. So we start off with the Tuesday card, and for that we have Judgment. So Judgment is a major arcana card, which means it is one of the big life lesson cards in the tarot. So this card is connected to resurrection, and it's actually literally depicted on the card. You've got the angel Gabriel blowing his trumpet over the graveyard, and people are coming out of the graves. So the message of this card is you're being invited to leave behind the past to step radically into the present. You've gone through a grave period. Like the past is, your life is in the grave. You leave the old body behind and come alive to what is available now. So this is not restoration. This doesn't mean that you're starting over in life. It means you're starting from a particular point of mastery and integration, which means whatever happened in the past, you've solved it. Whatever challenges you needed to figure out, you've solved them. The stories, even the identities and the skills you had in the past, which maybe were good and gave you prestige, they don't matter either. None of that matters, because whatever you needed from that past life, you have now integrated, and you can cut ties with it. Let the gravity release. The truth is, the mind tends to, as we go through our life journey, tends to collect data around certain belief points. Like, well, I'm a loner. It'll collect data around that. Or I'm very successful. It'll collect data around that. Or I'm whatever. I'm not really a loving person. I'm not available to love or partnership. Whatever the stories are, the mind has a tendency to focus on those stories as sort of the data points that it's constructing its mindset with, and collect data and gravity around that. So whatever the purpose of that is, either the mindset was helpful and has been integrated, or it no longer matches us. Either way, we don't want it anymore, because that represents heaviness and gravity, and like we're trying to do something. At some point, you don't have to try anymore. If you are successful, that's your mindset, then at some point you just know in your body how to be successful. If you are a loner and that doesn't feel satisfying anymore, then you get rid of that mindset. So you're available to the magic that's currently in front of you. It's sort of like when you learn to ride a bike or drive a car. When you're first starting, you have to work at figuring out all the different pieces and focus on every individual action step. But at some point it integrates, and now you don't go through the action steps anymore. You just know how to do it. That's what's happening with the Judgment card. Whatever you learned, you've got. You don't have to focus on it, think about it. You want the mind to be free of that, so it's not distracted from what's currently available. The new life that's opening up is a new life. That means other things are possible. Things that didn't seem possible in your past life are possible. Things that seemed that are different than who you used to be, they're coming alive. So you want to be as radically present as you can to what's coming up, to the magic in front of you. So this is about cutting free old gravity. So look at where you might still be noticing your mind's going backwards to old stories, old wounds, old lessons. See if you can help your mind release that and say, well, this is different. Like maybe that happened in the past. So I always like to challenge people when they say, well, I'm a loner, let's say. I will say, well, I have been a loner in the past, but maybe not now. Like that is true of my past, but is it true now? I don't know. Let's see what's possible. That's the attitude we want to bring to the gift of, or to the transition point of Judgment. See you tomorrow for our next card. Bye.